you wanted me to talk about Zootopia, well, guess what? Tonight's your night. Now is your time. I greatly enjoyed Zootopia. When I walked in, I was really nervous. It was my first time seeing the movie alone, and I thought that it would be scary and frightening because I wouldn't have anybody to turn to say, oh, it's a kid's film. This is just some kid's film. But guess what? There was a woman, 74 years old, she told me right in front of me, and she said perpendicular to me, and I don't know what perpendicular means, but what it meant to me was that she sat in front of me in then one row, and then she was all the way over there, so that I couldn't actually touch her when we were seated. She went over during the previews of the film, rather, to see her acquaintance, her friend, and she tried to touch her, and her friend moved away, and she came running on back to the corner where we were seated. So, guess I showed her where her place was. Well, the film itself, I think it was about racism. I think that the film was about racism. I was kind of upset the entire film that the fox wasn't played by a black character because it was clearly a film about racism. Like they kept saying, the bunny said to the fox, oh, you're so articulate. And it was like a joke. Like there was a pause in the whole animation so that it would be a joke. It was just definitely about racism. It was about racism in class, but and then when the question was like, why are these predators attacking the do you see? I have a really pretty skirt that I want to show. But the question was like, why are these predators attacking all these animals? So this is the skirt, isn't it pretty? So, why are these predators attacking these? The predators have become savage. They become savage, and now they are going to eat everybody and be animals because we are in this new Zootopia paradise where animals are not animals anymore. They are men now. And then the animals are animals at this point. They are eating. They're ripping with their teeth. They are spraying on things. They're fescicating and desiccating on everything they see. And then the bunny comes along and she says, well, you know why they're actually becoming so animalistic? And even in a world where we have the DMV and I'm a meter maid myself and there are many buildings that we've built. Well, the answer is because they are predators, and that is because it is in their biology. Their biology says, and then the fox who she's like trying to date, the fox who she's actually like boyfriends and girlfriends with is like, wait a minute, are you serious to me? Are you telling me that me and all, I'm a predator? I'm a predator who would normally feast on a bundo like you. Are you saying that to me that I am going to be a bad guy now when I have showed you that I am a good guy and you can trust me and I do everything for you? And she says, no. Wait, I mean, well, to be honest with you, yeah, you're a little bit like, and he's like, wait, are you kidding on me? Because I have kept this pen that you said was a yak back. This is a yak back pen. And you recorded me saying that I have evaded taxes. He had evaded taxes. I've evaded taxes on it, and you actually just handed it to me like you could actually trust me with it because you were actually giving it to me as a form saying I can trust you, and you know that I won't delete the information that I am a tax evader. And then she's like, yeah, I trust you, but wait, you're like not like them. You're not an actual predator. You're not an actual person of color. And then he's like, I actually am a predator. I actually am a person of color. Like, you're telling me that like we've evolved, like we're living in an evolved society. This is where we're living. And you're telling me that like right now, like we actually are, you're seeing me as though like I'm living, like I'm like a predator who like preys on you. Like, what the fuck are you fucking talking about? Either we're evolved or we're not. And she's like, well, it's just that these crazy ass predators are like kind of going out of control. Like that like kind of freaks me out. And he's like, well then fuck you. Like fuck you. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Because that is so fucked. Like, I thought that we were friends. You gave me this yak back? Thanks, I'm taking this fucking yak back with the proof of me being a fucking tax evader on it. I'm taking this with me. And fuck you. And you're an asshole. And I was gonna be your partner being a cop. I was gonna be your partner cop. But now I'm not gonna be that because fuck you and fuck the establishment. Like, you proved to me that, like, white people government is fucked. And I hate you. And fuck you. And I hope you die. And it was a really good movie. Because then she came back and she was like, okay, I am so wrong. And she cried so hard. And then he was like, oh, the bunnies are so emotional. Like, as if he was saying, oh, the ladies are so emotional. And it was, sorry about that. Anyway, I thought it was a really good movie. I got an A++. Thank you.